Imagine this situation for a moment. You are living somewhere in the United Kingdom. Maybe you are walking through a busy street in London, waiting for a train in Manchester, or standing in a queue at a small shop in Birmingham. Around you, people are talking freely, laughing, discussing work, asking questions and sharing ideas. English flows naturally everywhere. You understand many of the words you hear, maybe even most of them. But suddenly, someone turns to you and asks a simple question. "Excuse me, could you help me with something?" In that exact moment, something strange happens. Your mind freezes. Words that you know suddenly disappear. Your heart beats faster. And instead of speaking confidently, you hesitate. You give a very short answer, or sometimes you avoid the conversation completely. If you have ever felt scared or nervous speaking English in the UK, then this video could change the way you think about your English forever. Because the truth is, the problem is not that your English is weak. The real reason you feel scared is that your brain has not yet been trained to react naturally during real English conversations. And today you are going to discover a simple 10-minute daily practice that can slowly transform your confidence and help you speak English more comfortably in everyday situations. Many learners believe that the solution to their problem is studying more grammar or memorizing more vocabulary. They think that if they just learn enough words, one day they will magically start speaking English fluently. But language does not work like that. Speaking a language is not only about knowledge, it is about habit. It is about training your brain to recognize situations and respond automatically. Think about learning how to swim. Reading a book about swimming does not make you a swimmer. Watching videos about swimming does not make you a swimmer either. The only way to become comfortable in the water is to practice moving your body again and again until it becomes natural. Speaking English works exactly the same way. Your brain must practice building sentences and reacting to conversations repeatedly until it becomes a habit. Now imagine if improving your English did not require hours of studying every day. Imagine if you could slowly build confidence with just 10 minutes of focused practice. 10 minutes that train your brain to listen carefully, think quickly, and speak naturally. When these three things happen together consistently, your brain starts creating English sentences faster and with less effort. And the best part is that you can start this routine tonight, right in your own room. Let's begin with the first step of this 10-minute routine. The first step is called focused listening. Every evening, choose a short piece of natural English audio. This could be a short conversation video, a podcast clip, or any recording where people speak English naturally, the way they do in the UK. Listen carefully for about 1 minute. Do not worry about understanding every single word. Instead, focus on the overall meaning and the rhythm of the language. Notice how the speaker connects words together. Notice how the sentence rises and falls as they speak. Language is not only words, it is also rhythm and flow. While you listen, imagine the situation in your mind. Maybe two co-workers are talking during a lunch break. Maybe someone is ordering coffee at a cafe. Maybe a friend is telling a story about their weekend. When you imagine the scene, your brain connects the language with a real-life situation. This makes learning much more powerful because your brain remembers experiences better than isolated words. After listening carefully, move to the second step. Instead of repeating the exact sentence you heard, try expressing the same idea using your own words. For example, if the speaker says, "I'm going to grab some coffee before work," you might say, "I will get some coffee before I start work." The sentence is slightly different, but the meaning is the same. This exercise teaches your brain how to build sentences instead of memorizing them. In real conversations, people rarely repeat exactly what they hear. They express ideas using their own words. Now comes the third step, and this is where your speaking confidence really begins to grow. For the next few minutes, speak English out loud even if you are alone. Yes, speaking to yourself might feel unusual at first, but it is one of the most powerful ways to train your brain. Choose a simple topic related to your day and talk about it continuously. You might say something like this: "Today was quite busy for me. I had several things to finish, and later I went outside for a short walk. In the evening, I decided to relax and watch something interesting." The sentences do not need to be perfect. The goal is simply to keep your thoughts moving in English. When you practice this regularly, something interesting begins happening in your mind. At first, your sentences may come slowly. You may pause to search for the right word. But after a few days, those pauses begin to shrink. After a few weeks, your brain becomes faster at forming sentences, and slowly the fear of speaking begins to disappear. But speaking English confidently in the UK requires something more than just building sentences. Real conversations are built around everyday situations. Think about how many small interactions happen around you each day. Someone might greet you in the morning. A co-worker might ask how your day is going. A cashier might ask if you would like a receipt. These conversations are simple, but if your brain has never practiced them before, they can still feel intimidating. So, during your daily practice, imagine these situations and respond out loud. Imagine someone asking you, "How are you today?" Instead of answering with just one word like "good," try expanding your answer slightly. You might say, "I'm doing well today. It's been a busy morning, but everything is going smoothly." This kind of response keeps the conversation alive and helps you feel more comfortable speaking longer sentences. Another powerful exercise is describing your surroundings in English. Look around the place where you are sitting and describe what you see. You might say, "There is a window on the wall, and outside I can see the street. My phone is on the table, and there is a chair next to me." These simple descriptions train your brain to think directly in English instead of translating from another language. And once your brain begins thinking in English, speaking becomes much easier. Because the real secret to overcoming fear while speaking English in the UK is not studying harder. The real secret is training your brain to treat English as a normal part of your daily life. Now let's move deeper into the practice, because the real transformation in your English confidence happens when your brain becomes familiar with real conversations that happen every day in the United Kingdom. When many learners arrive in an English-speaking country, they feel that conversations move too quickly. Someone asks a question, and before they can even finish thinking about the answer, the moment has already passed. But this does not happen because your English ability is weak. It happens because your brain has not yet developed the habit of reacting in English. Every language has its own rhythm, its own speed, and its own patterns of communication. Once your brain becomes familiar with those patterns, responding becomes much easier. That is why the next step of the 10-minute practice focuses on simulating real conversations that happen around you every day. Instead of waiting for these situations to surprise you in real life, you train your brain to recognize them before they happen. Imagine that you are standing inside a small shop somewhere in the UK. A shop assistant walks toward you and politely asks, "Can I help you with anything?" During your nightly practice, you respond out loud just as if the conversation were happening in front of you. You might say, "Yes, I'm looking for something to drink," or "No, thank you, I'm just looking around." Then imagine the next question that might follow. Perhaps the assistant asks if you found everything you needed, or if you would like a bag. Again, You answer out loud, calmly and clearly. By practicing these small interactions regularly, your brain becomes familiar with them. The next time a similar situation happens in real life, your response will appear faster and more naturally because your mind has already rehearsed it. Another common situation happens at workplaces across the UK. A colleague might walk past you and casually say, "How's your day going?" For many learners, this simple question can feel stressful because they are not sure how much they should say. During your practice, train yourself to expand your answer slightly. Instead of replying with just one word like "good," try saying something a little longer, such as, "My day is going well so far. I've been quite busy, but things are going smoothly." This type of response sounds natural and keeps the conversation flowing. Practicing these longer answers teaches your brain to remain comfortable during conversations instead of ending them quickly. Now, let's add another powerful exercise to your routine, one that many advanced language learners use to develop fluency quickly. This technique is known as shadow speaking. The idea is simple but extremely effective. You play a short piece of natural English audio and try to speak along with the speaker at the same time. Instead of waiting until the speaker finishes the sentence, you follow the rhythm of the speech, almost like an echo. At first, it may feel challenging because the speaker might talk faster than you expect. But after repeating the exercise a few times, your brain begins adjusting to the rhythm of the language. Your mouth becomes more comfortable producing English sounds, and your speaking speed becomes smoother. Shadow speaking is like exercise for your speaking muscles. Just as athletes train their bodies through repetition, language learners train their speech through repeated practice. Even doing this exercise for just 2 or 3 minutes every day can significantly improve your pronunciation, your confidence, and your speaking flow. Another very effective technique is storytelling. Humans naturally connect through stories, and telling even a small story in English helps your brain organize thoughts more clearly. During your practice, think about something that happened earlier in your day and describe it in English as if you were telling a friend. You might say something like this: "Earlier today, I decided to visit a nearby shop because I needed a few things. The weather was quite nice, so I enjoyed the short walk. When I arrived, the shop was busy, but I managed to find what I needed. After that, I came back home and relaxed for a while." This simple storytelling exercise teaches your brain to connect sentences smoothly and speak for longer periods without hesitation. If you continue repeating these exercises every evening, you will slowly notice changes happening in your mind. During the first week, you may simply become more comfortable hearing English sounds. During the second week, forming sentences might start feeling easier. By the third week, something interesting may happen. When someone asks you a question in English, your brain begins forming an answer faster than before. Instead of searching for words for several seconds, the response appears almost automatically. And then, one day, you may experience a moment that surprises you. You are having a normal conversation with someone in English, and suddenly you realize that you are no longer translating every sentence in your mind. You are simply speaking. The words come out naturally. The conversation flows without long pauses. That moment may seem small to someone else, but for you it feels powerful. Because you remember the time when speaking English made you feel nervous or scared. But there is another lesson you must remember on this journey. Do not be afraid of making mistakes. Many learners hesitate to speak because they believe their grammar must be perfect before they open their mouth. In reality, real conversations are not about perfection. They are about communication. Native speakers make small mistakes in speech all the time, yet conversations continue because the meaning is clear. If you focus too much on avoiding mistakes, you may stop yourself from practicing the very skill that helps you improve. Every time you attempt to speak English, your brain becomes stronger at communication. Even if your sentence is not perfect, the effort teaches your mind how to build the next sentence better. Over time, those small mistakes disappear naturally as your brain becomes more familiar with the language. Now imagine something powerful. Imagine yourself 3 months from today. You are standing somewhere in the UK, maybe in a cafe, maybe at work, maybe talking to a neighbour. Someone starts a conversation with you. But this time something feels different. Instead of feeling nervous about speaking English, you feel calm. Your mind understands the question quickly. Your answer forms naturally. The conversation continues smoothly. That moment will not happen because of luck. It will happen because you trained your brain every day with those 10 minutes of practice. 10 minutes of listening, speaking, imagining conversations, and building confidence. Confidence in English does not arrive suddenly. It grows step by step, conversation by conversation. Every sentence you speak is progress. Every small interaction is another sign that your brain is learning. So, tonight, before you go to sleep, try this routine for yourself. Spend just 10 minutes practicing English. Listen to natural speech. Repeat the ideas in your own words. Imagine real conversations that might happen tomorrow, and respond to them out loud. It does not have to be perfect. The only thing that matters is that you begin. Because every confident English speaker you meet today once started exactly where you are now, unsure, nervous, and learning step by step. But they kept practicing. And if you keep practicing too, one day you will notice something amazing. The English that once made you feel scared will begin to feel natural. And sometimes, the journey to confident English begins with something as small as 10 minutes a day.